So far today the filming has been disrupted by bad weather, a lack of battery, and the fact that next door's dog didn't want to shut up. Hi guys, it's Rob. Last weekend I went to Summer in the City 2014. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's a massive YouTube convention thing which happens every year in the UK, in London. For the past couple of years it's happened at Alexandra Palace in North London and has been amazing. I've been going to Summer in the City since it started in 2008 and it just gets better and better every year. This year they had a Creator Day on the Friday which was geared more towards content creators as opposed to people who wanted to come and see their favourite YouTuber and buy their merch. I was staying with my friends all weekend but I ended up going straight there first of all. What I forgot about Alexandra Palace is that it is located on a massive hill and I was carrying around a suitcase with me at 10 o'clock in the morning and I had to lug it up that hill, which was not fun. It meant that I entered the Creator Day very sweaty and so once I'd changed my top and put on a ton of deodorant, I met up with people. There were also a load of panels that day. I didn't actually go to as many as I was thinking. There was a food place there which was unfortunately a little bit overcrowded for that one day and therefore it took a long time to get my food, which was why I only went to a few panels. But apart from that, it was good to see people that were there. It was good to have a look around the place before it opened fully the next day. It was also nice just to spend some time relaxing with people that I knew, considering that we knew from experience how hectic it would be in the next couple of days. It was kind of the calm before the storm, if you will, which actually thinking about it is quite appropriate considering there was a storm that evening when I was coming back from a night out with some other friends. I got psyched. The Saturday was the first day of the main event. There was loads of things going on. There were people performing on the main stage. There were meet and greets nearby. There were games that were being showcased and played. There were merch stands where you could buy various bits of merchandise. YouTube were there. A couple of networks were there. There was a lounge area with giant chess and Jenga and whatever you might want to play. The doors opened at about 11. I got there about 11:20 because I don't really like hanging around in a queue for too long. As it was, I was still there for a while, queuing in the very hot sun, to be honest with you. Amazing view of London though. I got into the venue in time to catch the LGBTQ+ panel, which was being moderated by Jazza and had Gary C, Tyler Oakley, David Levitz, Rose and Rosie and Alex Bertie on. The panel was fantastic. Some very relevant issues were talked about, problems that were faced by LGBT people and the ways that they could be combated on YouTube were talked about. I was particularly pleased to hear the issues of bi erasure and trans awareness brought up. After that I walked around a bit more, met some fantastic people, went on Just Dance, which is a lot of work. In the evening I was with some of the YouTubers at the pub and one of my favourite moments of the weekend happened. Sky News, I didn't know, had been filming there that day and they ran an article about Summer in the City which screened on the TVs in the pub that we were all in. The entire pub cheered. Sunday was the third and final day. The weather did a complete U-turn and bucketed down for the first half of the day, so I kind of stayed back a bit and waited for it to die down before I got there. Also, I may have been a little bit hungover from the day before, but while I was there I went to the mental health panel, which was a fantastic panel talking about mental health issues and their presence on YouTube and what needs to be done to raise more awareness. There was a great atmosphere, it was such a safe space. There were people that did get up, very brave people that did get up and talk to the room about their problems and ask the panellists advice on how to deal with such and such and such and such. I am actually going to do a video on mental health awareness next week, so look out for that. Also, I went to one of the last panels of the day, which was the smaller YouTubers panel. Despite the fact that the room was really warm and stuffy, I absolutely loved the smaller YouTubers panel because it showed what the core of the community is. And Jazza, one of the organisers, actually did get up and had to have a word about this, and he did get a little bit weepy, and I felt I was in such sympathy with him because I've seen Tom Burns, Jazza and the rest of the fantastic organisers put this event on for the past 6 years and each year has gone from strength to strength and I could not be more proud of them personally. Also, before the end of the day I ended up buying the 1080 magazine, which if you haven't heard of 1080, they are basically YouTube related journalism and they have got 2 covers, one with Jack and Dean on, one with Sprinkler Glitter. And I am so impressed at the quality of the journalism and of the publication itself. So go check them out. I will put a link to their site in the description. And to wrap up the weekend were Jack and Dean live on stage, and as usual they were on form, hilarious, and cannot fault them. After that was another evening spent in the pub. This time the loud cheer went up when the organisers came in. They got a round of applause, and very well deserved. All in all, Summer in the City this year was amazing. It was great to see old friends, meet new people, just be a part of the community again. It is a fantastic community to be a part of, and it is inspiring to go there, which is why I go there every year for the past 6 years. That's all from me for this week. I will be back next week with another video. In the meantime, say hello to me on Twitter, subscribe if you like my videos, have a look at my other ones, and I will see you guys soon. Bye bye.